Hello everybody, welcome back. And today we will talk about regular expressions. And it turns out that there's a popular word game that is just made for demonstrating regular expressions. That word game is Wordle. You see where I played it. I played it using my scripting language, and so let's take a look and see how that works. Now you'll notice in Lab 2 you have a Wordle.txt. That is the Wordle text. This is all 2,315 words that will be used for Wordle. You can get that off the internet. There's several places you could do that. Well, if you could do that, then while you're trying to guess words, you can guess words from the list, and using regular expressions, you can narrow down your guesses. And this is an example where I played this yesterday, and going through it, I didn't follow my usual practice on Googling. I did the first site, and the first site recommended using a do. Well, when I did, I got one letter in that it does use an E somewhere, but it doesn't use it in the fourth position. Okay, so what happens is this grep reference here can tell you what you need to form a regular expression, but anyway, it's grep. E is using a regular expression. I is case insensitive. And what happens? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5 letters, and I'm saying in the first position it can't be A, D, I, or U. I don't know whether it's E or not. I don't know where that goes. Similar, and I know that for this it is none of these letters because none of them are green. Okay, and this is my basic command. We will run that. Okay, and it gave me a whole bunch of words. Okay, and I went through there and I just picked venom. I picked it because it had an E in it and it had an O in it. I said, okay, and I ran that. Actually, I'm missing one here, but that's okay. Okay, actually I picked venom and I guessed it, and it said, okay, you've got 2 vowels in there and they're not in the right position. So I go through there. Okay, for the first letter, it may be an E or maybe an O, I don't know, but I know it's none of the other letters. And same logic on some of the others. So I run this one. Okay, still got a whole bunch of words, not quite as much as we did before. So I just kind of picked one out of the air. Let's see. And okay, and I decided, okay, I know that E can't be in any of these 2 locations, and O can't be here, so I just said, well, let's put them over here just for grins. Yeah. And okay, so I guessed epoch. And actually, I did not. Okay, so picked the word out, picked epoch. I ran that one. Okay, and elope is the winner. Okay, you notice after I ran epoch, I noticed I had an E and an O, so I know that the first letter has to be E. That's why I just have an E there, and the second letter has to be the third letter has to be an O. That's why I have an O there. And this was kind of fun, so let's do this again. And this time, this is a new Wordle. This is for today. Now let me go back up and Slice, tried, and crane are supposed to be good. Yes, let's try crane. Okay, you gotta hit enter. Okay, I know the first letter's got to be a C. There's an N in the other places, but so let's go back and let's do our basic command. Okay, in bracket here, this has got to be a C. Now this little caret means not. And just to be, I'm going to clear out all the letters here just so I don't get confused. May not work, but I'll try. I may still get confused. Okay, so I know there's a C in the first letter. And I'm going to try to size this so I can put them beside each other. Okay, I know the second, now I know that this can't be, okay, I know this can't be a C, I know it can't be an R, I know it can't be an A, or I know it could be an N because there is an N, it may be in that position. Okay, so I know the second, this is the case for this one. Now, for the fourth letter, I know it's none of those because, so, and I know that the fifth letter is not cray. It may be cray, but it's not cray. Okay, let's run this and see what happens. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. Alright, looking on there as far as I have an A and an E. I haven't tried, you know, if we do cough, we got two vowels in there, so let's guess cough. Okay, well, cough does not have an N in it, so I've got to go back and figure out how to include an N in there. Let's see, see, colon has an N in it, condo has an N. Let's try condo. Okay, C-O-N-D-O. Okay, we've got the N in the correct position, and we know that we don't have an O or a D. So, still don't know what second one. We know the third one is N. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, got a C and N. We know that that one's not. Okay, and it says there's none there. That's kind of interesting. Okay, that's an N. Okay, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we know the first one's got to be C. We know the third one's got to be a N. Okay, we know that that one can't be a... Well, we don't know that that can't be a C. It could be we could have another C in there. So let's take the C and the N out of these and see what happens. Okay, now we're getting down to the tags. Cinch and Cynic. I like to keep things simple, so we'll say cinch. Enter. And we're done. So, anyway, some stats there. I haven't signed in, so I'm not really going to pay attention to them. Okay, so what we have done is we have used regular expressions in the New York Times Wordle list to solve Wordle in 3 steps. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps.